We are Bram and Simon, and we are building our way into van life. After buying a van, we are now converting it so we can travel the world. With a lot of help of our 2 dogs, we hope to hit the road as soon as possible. Last week we finished the installation, and this week we start with the vapor barrier. Come along!
We can take this ride wherever it goes, as long as you're with me, I feel at home.
I'm on my way to pick up a passenger seat for our van. Because of really difficult legislation in the Netherlands, we must have a official seat. Eventually we want swivel seats. So we first need to install the Citroen Jumper official seat, and then we can change it to the seat that we wanted. So I'm on my way to the other side of the country to pick up the official Citroen seat.
You got the glow of the sunset. You got the rush of the ocean.
These seats are the seats we have now, and I'm now on my way back home with the seat that we are gonna install later this week. Welcome to a new week of our van build. This week we are going to install a vapor barrier again,
and we are going to start with the wiring.
yeah, also again.
And as a bonus, we want to find a solution for our brackets to mount our roof rack.
We don't want the standard roof rack because they don't fit with our air conditioning and our max air fan. So we want to make a custom roof rack, and we ordered some parts, but now we've got the problem how to mount it on the roof. So I think we can create something ourselves.
Yeah, for that, I think so.
So I think that's our week.
Yeah.
But we started already this morning with removing the bench we are sitting on and replacing it with a passenger seat. So let's jump into that first.
Yeah.
For those who have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to help us grow our channel and find like-minded people.
Feel it again, again. You got the glow of the sunset. You got the rush of the ocean wave. You're burning high like it's wanted. You make it feel like summer again. We got a chance and we'll live it. The only rule is there's no regret. Again, you make it feel like summer. Oh yeah.
So the passenger seat we are installing now is not the seat we want in the end. We want swivel seats and we want different seats. But for the inspection they want it to be an official Citroen Jumper seat. After the inspection we can deal with the installation and other stuff. Oh, and Archie is helping us big time. Archie? Yeah, you're supervising. It's an important role.
I know we can't ignore it, no matter how hard we try. And I'm gonna chase it, and I'm gonna chase it.
So we bought this as a driver's seat, but you are able to convert it to a passenger seat. But we are not quite sure how to do that, so for now we leave it like this. And later we will check if it's possible and how easy it's possible.
And if it's necessary.
Yeah, because if it's not necessary, we leave it like this.
Yeah.
Should be fine, I think.
Yeah. I have to go to the hardware store though.
Yeah, because we're missing stuff again.
Some bolts.
Yep.
And I'm gonna chase it. I know we can't ignore it, no matter how hard we try. And I'm gonna chase it, and I'm gonna chase it. I know we can't ignore it.
So I hope to take you with us on the trip to the hardware store. And we entered the store, as you could see, but the manager came up to us right away and said it was forbidden to film inside, even when we told him what we were doing and why we were filming. and we were not filming other people. He wasn't cooperating, and it wasn't allowed for us to film there. But we've got what we came for, so let's build. Don't pay attention for like 10 seconds and she's already almost in. To tell something about them, this one is Luna, she is just over 1 year, and the other one is Archie, and Archie is 3.5 years old, and they are uncle and niece. They are both full Australian Shepherd. So that's Looney and Archie. Hey Archie? Yeah.
So for our roof rack we are going to use this aluminum profile, and we've chosen for this profile because it has the ability to install accessories on all sides of the profile. So for example, it's quite easy to mount our solar panels on the top, and we can use the side for connecting our hammock or our tarp. So, and what we are going to do now is find a way to mount this profile to the top of the van. So this is one of the 8 mounting points on top of the van. Because we are not using a standard roof deck, we could not find brackets to mount our roof deck profile on. So that's why we're going to design our own brackets to mount our profile on. Here you see our finished design. In the middle you see the connection point on top of the van, and our bracket consists of 3 parts, and I can show you how it's supposed to be mounted on top of the van. Here you see the first part sliding on the roof connection point, then the other half goes over the bracket, and then it's going to be held in place by 2 bolts. So on top of the 2 bolts, 2 of these brackets will be mounted, and these brackets will hold the aluminum profile in place. So today we are going to install our vapor barrier, and we just opened it up, and it's a lot thicker than we hoped it would be. So we are hoping that the installation will be quite as easy as we hoped it will
Yeah.
be, but we will see. But we think a vapor barrier is quite important because we are going to live in the van, so we will have a lot of moisture from showering and sleeping in the van, and we want to keep away the moisture from getting behind the walls, and that way we will keep the risk on mold and rust as small as possible.
So our spaceship is almost ready and the transformation is amazing. The difference between the black insulation and this reflective is
Quite heavy.
quite heavy and it looks really nice. Look at this.
So I was cutting the vapor barrier and I accidentally cut 2 wires, so now I have to fix it. Like nothing happened, everything is working again.
Well, it looks like nothing happened with the wiring of the lights. In here, they changed a lot this week.
Yeah, it's a big change.
And although we hadn't much time this week, I think we've done a lot.
Yeah, and I'm glad it's done. And now we can really start with the wiring.
Next week, I'm not gonna...
The right wiring.
No, I'm not going to promise it because we said this 2 weeks in a row now.
Yeah.
But next week,
We probably will start with the wiring.
yeah, we probably go wiring.
Yeah.
So, thanks for watching this week. Please like and subscribe. It really helps us. And we would love to see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye bye.
Bye.